You...
Sorry. That shocked expression on your face is just too amusing. I couldn't help myself.
You are not Farina. Who are you?
The sweet sound of bewilderment. Marvelous. A sure sign that my attempt to deceive everyone was a resounding success.
Focalors. Why did you deceive us?
Oh, that wasn't my goal, of course. The heavenly principles.
Deceiving the heavenly principle?
It's all because of that pernicious prophecy. Dreadful, wasn't it? Everyone doomed to dissolve. Fontaine. One was not amused. In fact, one was positively bemused. She knew full well that the prophecy would surely... And as one of the seven, she also knew full well that one defies the heavenly principles at one's peril. So yes, as you have no doubt surmised, it was a rather... I spent a terribly long time mulling it over, alone on the ocean floor. And I had to outwit the heavenly principles. Allow the prophecy to be... I'm a genius, I know. I can only assume that's why Egeria chose me as her successor. Although, looking back now, it was hardly the inheritance one dreams of. Between the task of saving the nation, the quotidian duties of the Hydro Archon, and not to mention the original sin of creating a new race of humans, I dare say she left me quite a colossal mess to clean up. But one can only play the hand one is dealt. I did not choose this, any more than I chose...
So you were also once one of the Oceanids, transformed into a human by Egeria's hand.
Yes, I was. I always dreamed of becoming human. And I still do, even now. In my eyes, to be human after becoming a god, I separated my divinity from my body and spirit, leaving behind only a self that was as naive and bewildered. The me you see before you now is that divinity. And the human counterpart I left behind, I named Farina. She could feel joy, sorrow, and everything in between. She could be as vain and conceited, or as meek and vulnerable as she wished. Her strengths were of a kind only a human could possess, as were her shortcomings. But in my eyes, Farina's humanity was what made her perfect. She was perfectly human. Anyway, so then I cursed her. All part of the plan, of course. The plan to... Do you still remember the final scene of the prophecy? The Hydra Archon, alone, weeping on her throne. In order that the prophecy might appear fulfilled, I invited Farina to be an actress, to play the part of the Hydro Archon in the prophecy. Under the curse I placed on her, so long as I, Focalors' divinity, continued to exist, she could not die. But nor, instead, she was forced to take the stage in the opera house, to embrace the role. I suppose now you probably understand why.
But Farina is only human. Even though she has had a long life, her mind is no stronger than that of any other ordinary human being. I cannot begin to fathom what...
It has indeed. And although she is, in a sense, it's been 500 years. And all along, she's been playing her part in the most unimaginably long, unbearably lonely, and Who permitted you to come onto this stage? Now, I understand your... All right. It is not my intent to reprimand you. There is no need to state your name. Just be off with... Oh, do not jest. Can you not feel it? I am Focalor, the eyes of countless Fontaine. Dear audience, the performance is experiencing a technical difficulty, but worry not. The guards shall resolve it soon enough.
Wipe out! Water jet! Water jet! Water jet! Water jet! Go!
Hey, what gives? The audience is still watching me, you know. Guards? Wait, where are the guards? Guards!
Water jet! Go! Yeah! 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 Water jet! Go!
Farina. Farina.
Huh? Who's that? Who's calling me? Where are you?
Be not nervous. Be not afraid.
Wait a moment. You're near me? How can this be?
Mirror you, huh? You know what? That's not bad.
Mirror me. What do you wish to say?
The prophecy. Have you heard of it?
What prophecy? Wait, the people will all be dissolved into the waters. And
Oh, very...
what's going on? I can't seem to
Yes, it will. And that is why I've come to you.
But doesn't that mean everyone will die? I'm a Fontainian just like them. Will I dissolve too?
Oh, don't worry. Magical meetings exist in this world precisely. I will tell you how to save everyone, but you may have to suffer somewhat.
As for the suffering, but if the prophecy will come true, if there were scales, with all the people of Fontaine on one side...
I suppose this would also be the just...
Huh?
Don't worry, it's nothing. Listen well. Fontaine has just lost its Hydro Archon. I need you to play a role. That
Play as a god?
That's right. You must be... If you can keep it up, then I shall have my way of defying this prophecy. But should your identity be...
But how will I do this? A human assuming the role of a god without being exposed.
Don't worry. What you must do is not to turn yourself into a real god. Being a human yourself, I'm sure you already know what. Remember, your true challenge will
I'm still not sure I understand, but... So, how long am...
To accomplish this mission, you will have to stay on, but I promise you, all will event...
A trial, huh? The Maison Cardinalise has announced my accession, but this is my... What should I say? To most appear like a... Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and welcome to the Opera Epiclese. I'm sure you've all heard about how I have taken on the role of Hydro-Archon. Indeed, in truth, I know little about becoming a nation's new god, but it will be my honor to guide you all. As the god Focalor, once again, thank you all for coming. If you should have any questions or suggestions, please send them to the Maison Cardinal. This should do it. I thought I might stammer.
That's the new Hydro-Archon. Is this some kind of joke by the Maison? I would have thought that a being that surpasses...
Hey, did you hear that? She even told us to send her suggestions there at the end.
Shouldn't gods be all-powerful? She's being so modest. What's the difference between her and an ordinary person, then?
If you ask me, perhaps the succession didn't actually happen. She might just be a Maison back pop.
Wait, what's going on? Why is everyone suspecting me of being a fake? Right. Mirmi said that I just need to play the role of a god as humans imagine them to be. Calm down, Farina. Think. What do the people want? How would they imagine a god to speak and act? Assertive, with a strong sense of presence. One who can dispel all doubt. That is the character I'm fated to play. Oh, very good, my people. Only ones such as you are deserving of my Now, I was wondering if some weak puppet were to one day... Well, it seems that you would all see right through that. You may consider my previous act a door gift of sorts. Now then, let us be reintroduced.
Ah, so that was just a performance. How could I have forgotten that we were inside an
personality? It's quite shocking, to be honest, but I suppose it's a better look than before.
Such a fascinating and bold deity. How wonderful! Our future may yet be bright after all.
It seems I've turned them around. Best follow this flow and restart my accession speech. My dear people, whether you acknowledge me or not, whether you trust me or nay, I say to you, keep faith in your ardor for justice. We have heard it said that this nation's sins can no longer be washed away. Well, I say that justice is most fragrant when it blooms amid sin. The scales of justice should not weigh heavy in the hands of its God. May law be the prayer on our lips. May judgment be our worship. Let us light the fires and drink to the future of fun. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. There is no trouble in this world that justice cannot solve, so long as I, the Archon Focalor, stand within the opera epiclet.
Lady Farina, here are today's case reports, as well as a summary of the follow-up for your perusal.
Come now, was I not just at the Opera House in person? Leave these kinds of things to Neuvillette. Besides, none of these trials were the one that I'm looking forward to the most.
If I may be so impertinent, what kind of trial are you truly looking forward to?
A magnificent, dramatic, and wondrous trial.
That's true. I fear I lack the ability to grasp your divine thought.
No need for fright, and do not take what I said before too seriously. Go now, do your duties. The trial I await.
Lady Farina, I don't know what to say. Thank you for agreeing to see me.
No need to thank me. Or rather, thank your... All right. Deoteria, is it? How is your son?
You remembered me. He is doing much better now. In fact, he is far more of an ardent believer than I.
Oh, good. Very good. If the...
You're such a gentle and wise god. Thank you.
Lady Farina, here are the latest hydrological reports.
I see. It's as I thought, then. As your god, I did already expect this, but I wanted to see how far your human wisdom would allow. All manner of signs indicate that the prophecy would...
Well, as I understand it, the Fontaine Research Institute is also trying to find a way to counter the rising water levels.
Really? Have they found anything?
I'm afraid...
Oh, is that so? Well... The day is finally over. I haven't had a moment to breathe this whole time. But it's good to see that everything's getting on track. There are no longer any voices of suspicion. Maybe this is fine. I just need to keep... All right, Farina, don't think...
Lady Farina, here are the new trial reports for the latest cases, as well as a summary of the follow-up.
Over. But it's good to see that everything's getting on track. There are no longer any voices of suspicion. Maybe this is fine. I just need... Alright, Farina, don't think too hard about this.
Lady Farina, here are the new trial reports for the latest...
There'll be no need for that. I've seen...
Lady Farina, I've waited so...
Indeed, my dear loyal
Lady Farina, we're detecting significant hydrological anomalies near Poisson.
Understood. Keep monitoring. Keep me informed should anything come up at the... I don't think I let anything slip today. I just don't know when these days will end. I feel utterly exhausted. Best to rest early today, too.
Lady Farina, it's like a dream being... I've heard that the first member of our family who was honored to receive an audience with you was...
And what a fine family yours is indeed. It brings me great joy to meet such a faith...
Surely you exaggerate, Lady Farina. My lady?
What is it, good citizen?
Oh, are you crying?
Oh, really now? This must be the overflow of hydro from my person. Well, can't quite help being the god whose dominion is the waters, can I?
No wonder. No wonder. A manifestation of your power, then. Oh, Archon, I am honored to have witnessed it. Honored indeed.
So interminable. Hundreds of years must have passed by now. I never imagined that it would hurt so have I reached my limit. I want to tell someone, anyone, about this. But with that, I've conducted so many investigations across the centuries. But all I can do is keep heart. I must maintain this act.
Farina, you don't have to shoulder this burden alone. Although I don't know what you might be keeping from everyone. Your people are more...
Share my That's impossible. It was fated right from the start that this would...
But even if your burden doesn't need to be shared, just share it with me. I'm
a witness. Yes, and if Teyvat is, in its entirety, a show... If that's the case... He's right. I could confide in him, couldn't I? But if things don't play out as expected, the people of No, Farina. You shouldn't be But what if it's real, Farina? You've worked so hard for so long. Is it such an outrageous thing to do anyway? To find someone in whom you can confide your frustrations and sorrows? If you let this opportunity slip through your fingers, it might never come by again. Think about it long and hard. No, I have nothing to say. I am for all you need to do, dear spectator, is to witness my performance until...
Fine.
So even Farina doesn't know the truth? You've never once let her in on the full plan?
Yes, it had to be done. To deceive the heavenly principles, you must first deceive yourself. She did very well. If she had let her resolve falter, it seems that trusting humanity...
I believe that I understand how your deception works. How would you build on this?
Ah, good. Of course, the Iudex of Fontaine has pinpointed the crux of the issue. I'm sure you've long sensed that the Oratrice is no simple machine, yes?
I've always suspected that it had its own consciousness. And Linny did mention that he heard a... It now seems that that person was you.
And then I became one with the Oratrice, taking Fontaine's gnosis with me. Yes, it would seem so, wouldn't it? Alas, your understanding of this device still lacks sufficient depth. In truth, it is no enactor of justice. It is... Oh, you have it. And to be more precise... I mean, did you think I would be the sort to enjoy peaceful... My work over these last 500 years has been to constantly... But really... Some have already discovered that only a small fraction of the energy generated by the vast majority had to be accumulated.
It was all a part of your plan then? Both the trial and the sentence?
Indeed. This power, accrued over 5 centuries, could have sustained Fontainians for millennia, had it only been used for that purpose. Almost all of it has now been stored within the Oratrice. But only power of this magnitude could hope to destroy the Hydro Archons.
So the Oratrice's call for death was for neither Farina nor Focalor, but for the Hydro Archon. The destruction of that divine throne.
Returning what's rightfully yours. In other words, this was all done to return the authority of the Hydro Archon to the Hydro Dragon of this planet.
But...
No, what? The authority of the ancient dragons.
All you've done.
I've never quite seen it that. Hydro Dragon, don't cry. I must say, had it been within my rights, I would have loved to judge the heavenly principles themselves. Egeria stole the power of the primordial sea, and the heavenly principles stole the power you ancient dragons possessed. I, for my part, am the god of justice. And is it not just that your original powers should be returned to you? Speaking of justice, I have always believed that justice lies in... So, if the theft of the primordial seas might... Then, leaving matters of procedural right and wrong aside, the descent of the Fontainians as humans and their right to exist in this world would be... In other words, existence was Egeria's justice, and to me, defying the prophecy and ensuring that Fontaine's people shall live on... That, at this point, we, whether Iudex Nervillet, the highest judge in our land...
So when I was invited to the court of Fontaine to serve as Iudex, I see now that at last. I now understand the true purpose behind this position. In the beginning, I was uninterested in human existence. But these 5 centuries... You are a devious one, Fosalo. Things being as they are. Surely you know that I could never declare them to be guilty.